Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it, you already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Did you get enough with the intro? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucking smack addict. Bye. Bye. Orale, as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, how to get it in. That's it, right? I'm going to switch it up today. See, I'm going to give some game, some knowledge you definitely can't get in college, some game every vato out there should have. And for the chicks, sit down here, knowledge you also can't get in college. Watch out. Going to the club, the club, la bajatangas, drop them. I've been going to the club for a long time. I'm old vato, so this guy might look good, but this is the oldest grandfather you're ever going to see, right? I know as you get older in age, you stop going to the club, you wise up, you do the family thing. There's going to be a whole bunch of people in my DMs. Hey, you should be fucking being a father and doing this and doing that. I am, baboso, but I like to unwind. A couple shots of Patron, one of Don Julio, and a Mamon, and the winner is, right? So, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. But at the same time, Holmes, not every time you go to the club should you expect the highness to be on your jock, unless you're like the gun. Then it's different, okay? And it's not the way I look or the way I present myself. We're gonna get down with all that. I'm gonna tell you, it's the charisma, it's the attitude, it's the way you treat a woman, it's the way you treat a person in general, right? That's what's gonna get you to Arby's. I say that's what's gonna get you the 2 for $6. That's what's gonna help you win, menudo style, right? In a direct fashion. So trip out. I'm gonna tell you a couple stories about going to the club. Shit, I went last night. What the? This is hangover status for me. I need a menudo right now. Straight up. As soon as I'm done, menudo time in real life, right? Going to the club. Okay. Always look presentable. These are the tips. Always. And when I say presentable, man, don't go get your old dusty ass club shirt that you wear every time out of the closet, because people are going to start to recognize that. Especially if you go to the same spot frequently. They're going to be like, hey, what ya? Mira este vato. We call him Fusachi. Every time he comes, he's wearing that fake Versace shirt. That's Fusachi right there. Watch out. You see him? He comes in con un pinche shorts, high socks, and a Fusachi shirt. Mira este vato, right? Looking like lacra. Don't never, ever, come in with the same old poop butt threads on, man. Switch it up a little bit. Spend a little feria. Hey, you're tricking, Gunner. Hey, it ain't tricking if I got it. And even if I don't got it, I'm going to go get it. So that way I don't have to trick, right? Why you have to spend money on pussy, right? No. Don't look at it that way. Look at it this way. You got an old lady, your wife, 20 years, Holmes, you go to work Monday through Friday. She decides that Friday, hey, guess what? We're going to go eat at Subway. Then as soon as we're done going to Subway, we're going to go over here. You're going to buy me my new wallpaper I want at Home Depot. And as soon as we're done with that, I'm thinking about maybe we'll go over here to the club, right? You done spent feria, but it ain't tricking if you got it now. You done paid for the pussy. Because if you want a mamon from your wife that night, you better have got her the foot long at Subway, because you ain't giving her nothing but the 6-inch at home, right? So real talk, right? If you don't give them what they want, they gonna go out and find it. And believe me, Dion, Leroy, and William are right there like, what you say about my mama? Motherfuckers posted up at the club like thumbtacks, going G'd up with jewelry and fucking Fusachi shirts on. Always be of the understanding, Holmes, you're going to spend a little feria. If you want the top-notch chick, if you spot one con un pinche nalgón, you're like, oh, shit, because you're used to the tortas. We all are. ¿Sabes qué? You ever been that one guy you already know it's torta time? That's all you ever get? You're like, fuck this. Wow, tortas need love too. More cushion for the pushing, and I ain't mad at them, right? As long as they pay what they weigh, I'm good. But at the same time, hey, everybody wants a little rosy tonight, right? Fuck. Anyways, the way to overcome that barrier and that boundary, Holmes, is have some fucking self-esteem. Think highly of yourself, Sasuke. Don't settle. Fuck it, I'll take the fat one. You know what I mean? Now, don't get it twisted. There's hyenas like that. I don't fuck with you. No, hyena, don't be mad at me or sad at me, right? Get in the pinchy in-shape city, right? Handle your business so that way you can stun on them. Because those same motherfuckers that were like, hey, you. You're like, yeah? Can you tell your homegirl? I said, what's up, right? That same motherfucker's gonna be like, hey, you, get on my mount. And you're gonna be like, turn it on him. Chicano style. So, trip out on this. I was at the club last night, and this is how I worked my magic. The wind blew. So I got a little bit of a motherfucking hangover. I got a lot of bit of a hangover, but it is what it isn't, right? So, I get to the club, I pull up, bro, and believe me, I got two homeboys. They meet me there. They're like, what's cracking, bro? I said, shit, heads tonight. Motherfuckers get in our way. But at the same time, watch out. We're going to go in there. We're trying to get all the pussy. You feel me? He's like, yeah. The homie's like, yeah, every night, bro. Right? You know how we does it. Because it don't stop. So we walked into the club, man. And who do I see? The deaf chick, right? Bitch is always there going in fucking green wig. I said, damn. Right? I'm trying to escape this chick. I mean, don't get me wrong. She's good for about 2, maybe 3 months, 2.5 months. But at the same time, it ain't all about the same chick. Now, unless you're tied down, you're married, that's your wife. Yeah, I mean, you're sleeping with fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or whatever it is, then that's on you. Spencer Latina, homes, that's who you're stuck with. Hey, you're stuck with it, so fuck with it, right? But at the same time, when you're not, you want to mingle a little bit. You want to mingle with the jingle. You know what I mean? The wigglization is real. The swervelization is even realer, right? So I was like, block me, Holmes. She's like, and like, she can't hear me, right? Boom, mob past her. She kind of looked at me like, okay, motherfucker, I'm going to braille you later, right? Do what you got to do, Hancock, right? Or what was her name? The one from Denzel Washington. Whatever he played. I don't know. Strike that, reverse it. Anyway, so I walked past her ass, and man, I hit that dance floor, and let me tell you something. It was popping, It was popping. Motherfuckers was in there like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I said, damn. So here's what I do. This is just me personally. Everybody's different, right? I always pregame. Pregame meaning that I take a couple shots before. Well, I shouldn't even say that because if I do, motherfuckers will be hating on me. He's drunk driving over here, CP. Look at pregame, okay? Have a couple drinks, a couple hours before you go out while you're getting ready, while you're showering. You use that fucking good brand new cologne, brand new threads. It don't matter if it's just a white tee, Humps. I mean, if the club has a fucking a dress code, well, then that's on you, SC, you know what I mean? But, you know, stays fresh to death. You know, stay so fresh and so clean. On some Outcast shit. On some big boy shit. So when you get to the club, you're already pre-gamed up. You already had a couple. You got liquid courage. This is what it's called. You already had a few shots. You're feeling yourself. You're buzzing, cousin. It's good. You know what I mean? You're in the wind, and the wind is blowing, right? So I get to the fucking bar. And hopefully if you're going to a spot where they know you, they already know what you drink. You know what I mean? But it's up to you to determine that night how the flow's going to go. A bartender will let you decide the flow. And then after that, it's like, hey, you want your usual? Fuck with it. Run that, right? Separate mine from yours. And then when you become cool at that spot, it's all good. Now, here's another thing. Don't be going to the club. Don't be a club head, Humps. Don't be a fucking club fucking fly. Like a bar fly is only a club fly. Don't be going there every fucking day. Because I'm going to tell you like my homeboy G-Funk told me. He said, you're a diamond, bro. And when you start to go to the same place, you lose your shine, Holmes. You start to tarnish, and then you ain't nothing but a cubic zirconian, that's it. And you know, we don't rock fake, right? And I said, yeah, you're real. And so that is in everyday life, you can utilize that. If you're going to the club, man, don't be a motherfucking regular daggler, right? Go in that motherfucker and be smooth with a purpose. Go in that motherfucker and be the life of the party. When you walk in, bitch, you should be like, damn. You should be like, I know. That's how it should be. Okay, so anyways, if you target a chick, if you see her, she's bad, but she got an old man, Holmes, respect that. Respect it. Unless she gives that opening and you catch her over there by the bathrooms, well then, sounds good. Let me tell you about last night. So last night I walked in the club with the two homies, bam, they're like, hey, what do you guys want to drink? I'm like, Don Julio, boom, no doubt, right? So they're already shotting it up of Don Julio, getting our shit together. And there's a bad one. I mean, when I see bad one, this chick was different, right? She had little old shorts on. She was stunning on him, right? Stunning like a dadass. I seen her. I said, good Lord, what is she working with, right? She's working with a monster. She was with the poop butt. You know, some dude is like, please take the Slurpee out of the big goat, right? She was with some Indio. So I see her and I'm like, this motherfucker don't know what it is with this chick. This motherfucker, was that why I knew something was going on here when I seen a fucking camel parked in front, right? This motherfucker rode in like, I am the Prince of Dubai, bitch. I buy you whatever you want, right? So I said, he must have money because he's looking real funny. But this guy was slipping because he didn't know what he had or he didn't care, right? But I spotted her before I got at her, right? So I was like, ooh, my boy was like, look at you. I said, I know, hold me back. No, don't hold me back, right? And she seen me seeing her, right? So the chemistry was there, the vibe was there. So she starts dancing all erotic and shit. And I was like, that motherfucker like, Erotic City, can't you see? Fuck so pretty, you and me. We can fuck into the dawn, making so much. I was on the symbol shit, right? I was on my Prince, the artist formerly known as. And she was reciprocating it. You know, she was on borderline. Looks like I'm going to lose. So she's doing her Madonna. I'm doing my Prince. We're doing our best impressions. The shit is about to get to popping, right? We on some Rodman, Carmen Electra shit. So I'm looking at the bitch like, damn, I got to extract her from this vato. Now, this is the way to extract a chick at the club from the vato she's with. When you know she really don't want to be with him, but she really wants to be with his pockets, right? But when your pocket's quite extensive and you're doing all right yourself, so I was scared. It ain't nothing from a doctor to a poop butt, right? So trip out. I see her. I'm like, I hit her with one of these. I kind of go by her. We're vibing. The homeboys, yeah, we're attracting attention. Not too much attention because you don't want the gang members that are in the corner to really know who you are, because then they'll be like, so we're going to take everything you got, right? You know, make sure you check into it with Swifty Blue before you go to the club. That's right off the top. I had my certificate, so I was good. Anyway, so motherfuckers dancing. Bing, da, bam. The vatos in my town, but Swifty's gonna put it down, so I ain't gotta worry. Him and the vato from White Fence got my back. So anyways, I'm watching. Shout out to White Fence. I'm chilling, and I see her and I hit her with one of these. It's a slight move. You gotta watch it because it's a G move. You're dancing, then you go. You know what I mean? See that move? Slow motion. Right? That's slow motion. That means go over there, right? Let me get at you. Of course, next thing you know, she's walking towards the bar exactly where I sent her, and I slide up. I'm like, I know you're going to let me get you a drink, right? Tricking like a motherfucker, right? I ain't going to lie, fool. So I was getting that with some bombs. Right? Anyways, and she's like, hey, I'm with my dude. I said, is that your man or is that just some man, right? She was like, what do you mean? I said, is that like your legit dude? Because if that's your legit dude, I ain't going to step all over his toenails. I don't like cracking toenails. But if that's just some fucking dude you met in the parking lot of an alley one time in Burger King, you gave him a smooth mama and he was happy as fuck, said he'll spend hella bread on you, we could change things, right? She was like, oh no, he's just a friend. You got what I need. Can I like that? You know how you want me. Say he's just a friend. You say, oh baby, you. Right? I said, fuck you, Bismarcky. What's that? Got her, right? He's just a friend. Going fucking 3 shots she already had. I watched him buy back to back to back. He's just a friend now, right? Well, I'm not. See, I'm not a friend. What I am is a smooth motherfucker with a purpose, right? So I mobbed up and I was like, what's your pal? You know what I mean? Let's go smoke a cigarette on the balcony. Knowing damn well I stopped smoking, right? But guess what? Vape time, right? So she was like, well, what do I tell him? I said, bitch, who do I look like? Do I look like your father? I don't care what you tell him. I'll be out there. If you want to slide out there, I'm thinking to myself, I hope she goes out there. So I'm being a little too aggressive, right? I said, I'm going to be out there. Mind you, this was last night. These are facts. This is 100% facts. Lock it out. I know. Hey, do that. Watch out. So you don't have to listen because I know you're jealous. She's jealous. Do it on your own time, Al. Right? Anyway, so I'm like, I'm going to be out there. So I tell the homies, hey, let's go fucking smoke, bro. Let's go chill. So there's like a fucking balcony up front, right? Up front of the building. It's not a balcony. It's kind of like a porch thing where you go smoke. And outside of the club. So we're out there. There's hella people out there chilling. Everyone's just gigging, doing their thing. They got music bumping out there and shit. They're slapping, you know. They're slapping, fuck it now, fuck it. And I'm like, I'm trying. Where's she at, right? What you know about she comes without the vato? Straight up to me, what's up, right? I'm like, what's up with you, though? Well, that's why I'm hungover. Because just an hour ago, she left, right? And so you know how that went. She kicked it with me and the homies the rest of the night. Of course, they knocked 2 fat tortas and a partridge in a pear tree, and everybody was happy. But that's how I extracted her from him. Now, was it hate? Did I try to hate on Charlie? But sabes que, if you ain't got the game to keep her, then she wasn't never yours. That's some real PI shit, right? That's the club. That's how you knock them in the club. You knock them with charisma. You knock them with not being scared, right? Don't be scared to pull up on a chicken like, what's happening, right? And you do it out of respect. If she's having a good time with her homegirls and you can tell she's not really into that, you gotta be able to judge them. You gotta be able to look and be like, you know what, Sasuke? Leave her be, right? She's finding shit, and I know she's, ooh, look at the way that shit curved, right? It's all good, but at the same time, you have to respect when you can see her out with her homegirls just having a good time. Let her do her thing. You say, she'll be back next weekend. And then it's on, right? Respect is a key factor in life. I've always said that. Respect people, you know? Because if you go in there and there's a badass chick and you let your mañoso, right? You want to eat more than you can. Arby's, right? And you're blinded. Then her vato walks in, big old swole vato con un pinche huelga bird and a Mongolian. Where you from, brother? Right? Fuck, bro. Spencer Holmes. Are you active? Fuck, right? Now the club's popping. Look, stay in your lane, cabron. Stay in your lane. Do your thing and go have a good time. And you could pull the baddest ones in the club. Okay, I've never once not pulled bad ones. Okay, I might pull, they might be a tad bit overweight, right? But can't blame me. Shit, look at me, right? Look, but at the same time, always make sure that you're fresh, you're clean, you smell good, you look good. If you ain't got a little paper in your pocket, if you're working with $10 homes and you can't even get a shot of Patron, don't even go to the club. Listen, keep your monkey ass at home watching Dahmer on Netflix. Don't do it. The whole thing is to go pull you one to watch Dahmer with you. It's just so you're not scared. So you can hold her. So he was a crazy motherfucker. You see the way he did that shit? That's a head in the refrigerator. That's a head in the refrigerator. That's some head by the refrigerator, right? And that's how you do it. Okay, I can give you the game, but how you utilize it is totally up to you. Some people got way more game than me. They're like, gun, you're full of shit, bro. It's easy. It's like, yeah, watch out. Just walk in like, when I wake up in the morning. They're like the Candyman, right? Say it 3 times. That's it. Everybody's different. But I know that when I go to the club, Holmes, I knock ones down like on that thumbnail right there. That's daily. That's facts, Holmes. See, I'm not waking up next to motherfucking Sam Cassell. See, I don't have to wake up, you know what I mean, next to fucking, you know, and I don't even want to say Robert Horry, right? I don't have to do that. You know, I'm not doing that. I'm not waking up to the Minister of Defense, Reggie White. See, so I'm waking up to, damn. In fact, I'm not even sleeping. I'm just fucking just ramming, right? Orale con un LA. That's just what I does, cuz. Now, the club is fun. It's adventurous, but it can be dangerous. It can be a dangerous place. Like I said, if you frequent the same place and people already know your get down, they know your wiggleization hums, and then you're going to get moved on. Especially if you're someone with a platform, someone whose voice is out there, someone who people just don't like. So I wiggle the way I wiggle, right? But at the same time, I will tell you this. You know, ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Always take a couple brothers with you, man, to back your play. And it's all good, man. Like I said, you go in there to have a good time. You're not going in there to start no problems, man. If you see problems, the best thing to do is extract yourself away from the situation. I see motherfuckers getting kicked out all the time. I do one of these. My name's Bennett. I ain't in. I hit him with the Heisman, the Desmond, right? Because I need to get the fuck on. I'm not there for drama, homes. I'm there to knock me a new baby mama, right? And that's just what it is. So I have to shake them and bake them, you know? While the homies over there trying to break them. And that's just what it is. Anyways, it's just a little something. I know Sunday, you're like, damn, this motherfucker dropped this shit on Sunday. But like I said, man, I knock them down. I knock some of the baddest ones you've ever seen down. That's facts, man. Like I said, when me and the homies went to Vegas, that's the homeboy Anthony. We went to Vegas. I was all up in North Carolina. See, you know what I mean? One day I was in Michoacan. The day before that, I was in Honduras. Orale, Gail, stand up. Proud of your people. I was having my fun, right? But I'm going to tell you, man, it's the way you carry yourself, your presentation, your charisma, and be bold. Don't never fucking sit back and be like the one at the club all sad. Why you treat me so? I don't know why, baby. Because guess what, Holmes? This is a cutthroat world. Bitches are going to spot that. They're going to say victim. They're going to come up like, hey, you going to buy me a drink? Yeah, I guess. Right? Then they're going to be like, how about the homegirls? I guess them too. And then some other an Africano's going to come right there. He's going to be like, and next thing you know, she's jamming with him. And you're like, period, right? Nah, Holmes, the mobilization needs to be real. You need to pull up on her like, damn, what you drinking on? Damn, girl, you gonna buy me a drink or what? What? You got me fucked up. Some shit. Let's do this. All right, I got you. And they hang on. I know you do. Ba-da-ba-ba. Anyways, with that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. I hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, at the end of the day, it's all about struggling and striving for your family, man. Doing the right thing. Like I said, if you're a grown man, do grown man things, man. If you want to go out and have a good time, ain't nothing wrong with it, right? But at the same time, always think your priorities and shit first. I never go out, you know what I mean, or pop pills, Holmes. Unless I pay the bills, right? You got to pay the bills. You got to do what you does, guys, right? Never go out there and be a droguero. Never go out there and fucking be all on fucking blues. Que no lacra. And don't do all that, Holmes. Pay attention to your familia first, and then go have a good time at the club. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. You know R. Kelly? Wait up. He's doing hella time. He's a weirdo. Strike him. Reverse him. Anyways, and I'm sure they are. They're like, I'm a boy. Yeah, but I believe you can fly. They'll throw his ass off the tier. Anyways, if you like this, please hit that like and subscribe with a thumbs up. If not, you can hit that thumbs down. He's going to be the head that wears the crown, right? I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I truly believe in, and that's the unity of all people. Yes, Gil, I said the unity of all people, not just the raza homes, but the brown and the black stand up. Alright, sprinkle in the woods. We fuck with you, brother, and I fuck with you guys. Africano brothers, you guys already know what it is, man. I got more soul than a soul, brother, and that's just what the game be like. With that being said, man, go knock you a bad one tonight. So it's Sunday, last day for a fun day. Back to business. as usual, come Monday, bang, bang, the gun.